Okay, so welcome back everyone. We're now looking at our challenge day 2 question on subtraction. So let's read out the question. It says fill in the blank in the following calculation. And the calculation is 48 minus something equals 29. So what we want to do here is we want to find out the difference between 48 and 29, don't we? We need to have our 29 here. So if we have a 29, we need to find out that if we've got a big number line like this, and we've got 48 at the top, what difference do we make from 48 to get to 29? What can we subtract to go from 48 to 29? We can just count on the number line if that's how you find it easiest, but there's some really useful points we can note from this question, which will be quite common in the 7+ exam. So here we've got the number 48. And we want to minus something from 48 to get 29. However, another way to work this question out is minusing 29 from 48 and seeing what's left over, because that's how we find the difference, right? Which is what we're finding. If we wanted to think about that method, we could do something like 10 minus what gives us 3. And we can think of it as doing 10 minus 3 gives us 7. So 10 minus 7 gives us 3. That's the kind of logic we're going to be using in this question. So let's do it with 48. Let's try and do 48 and minus 29. And you'll see here I'm using our columnar subtraction method. Okay, that's going to be the easiest method to use for this question. Here we've got an 8 minus a 9. And we know that we can't do 8 minus 9, right? It's not big enough. So what do? We borrow a 10 from this 4. So we're going to cross out this 4, replace it with a 3, and put that 10 over here, giving us 18 for this 8 instead. 18 minus 9 is going to leave 9 left over. So that's our ones digit done. Now we've got to do 3 minus 2, which gives us 1, right? 3 minus 2 gives us 1. So our final answer is going to be 19, telling us that 48 minus 19 gives us 29. If you want to check your answers for these kind of questions, you can do the opposite, right? So instead of subtraction, you can add together our 19 and our 29 to see if it gives us 48. Little tip, it definitely does. This is how we do this question. Thanks for coming, guys.